know our next guest from his huge work on shows like Ballers, CSI Miami, and of course his newest hit, The Unicorn. Please welcome Omar Miller. Hey, Omar.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, friend. How are
That
you?
was so festive.
Welcome, Omar.
Thank you.
It's the season.
All right, I have to ask you. So you said that you turned into a teenager over the course of quarantine. How so?
I mean, there was a period there where it got dark. I was waking up like 10, 11, playing video games all night, hitting weights,
Same.
watching the sports that were available. And, you know, there was a period where all I did, I felt like I regressed and I was 16 years old. And I had to pull up out of that for a second. But, yeah, that's what it felt like. It was a destitute kind of time. But things have gotten a lot better.
Well, we're
It's
glad
good to
that it
hear.
has gotten
Good, I'm
better, because
glad.
I heard that you made friends with a squirrel during quarantine. Do tell.
You see that, Lonnie? That is how dark things got. I was out there talking to the animals. I was nature. So, you know, I have a bunch of, I have like my own ecosystem in my backyard. So that's nice.
Nice.
And
Oh.
my squirrels come and eat my peaches, unfortunately. And during this time, this is on a peach tree. And there was one squirrel in particular who kept coming. So I gave him some nuts so as he wouldn't eat up all of my fruit. And that's one
Get
of the
him
things
full.
that I got into.
Smart.
Oh.
Be at one with nature, though. I think that's a great addition to life. Well, when you're not busy feeding all of the neighborhood animals, Omar, you're serving the community through your Omar Miller Foundation. And a big part of your mission is to feed LA area residents. So are you busier than ever this year?
Yeah, there's a lot of need out there right now. And I'm, you know, blessed and fortunate enough to be able to give. And myself and my family have put together this foundation, which started when I was on CSI Miami, where we used to take the food that was left over on the sets. You know, all that extra food that you get when they
Yes,
order
there's
200
so much
pieces
extra.
for the crew. It's so much food.
Yes.
And people need
Yes.
that. And so we organized a foundation that distributed that leftover food from sets to people in need. Well, now there's so many people in need that are still in their homes and not just on the streets. So we do everything from provide tent city kits where we provide sanitary products and, you know, gloves for the winter and this, that, and the other, to actual feeding situations where we set up taco guys in the park and this, that, and the other. And now what we're going to do is we're setting up for the essential and frontline workers so that we can start distributing some lunches and dinners at some of the hospitals, because the trauma that's going on for these nurses and doctors is like indescribable.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Wow. That is amazing, and we're so grateful for all that you're doing. Now, your show, The Unicorn, actually deals with a lot of grief as well. What's it like for you to play a role like that during just such a time of grief everywhere?
You know, it's crazy because there was no way for us to know how relevant the show was going to become when we first started it a year ago. And I got involved with the show because I did a film called Miracle at St. Anna with the star of the show, Walton Goggins. And I got involved because the show deals with moving forward in your life after a loss. And I lost one of my brothers, and there's 7 of us, and I lost one of my brothers. And it was a devastatingly hard period. And you never get over that kind of thing. You figure out how to move forward. And the people you love and the people that love you help you put the pieces together. And that's what the show is about. And we deal with that through the medicine of laughter. So it's it's infinitely more uplifting than I just made it sound. But especially with everybody dealing with all of the loss and grief from the coronavirus and just all of the loss throughout the year, people losing homes and jobs and family members and everything else. This is a show where you can watch, have some escapism, but also needle down on some really important things that are going on and relevant today in society.
Wow.
Absolutely, Omar. And this is a clip that we get to watch right now to see you in action. Check out The Unicorn.
You really want to know what you can do?
Yes.
Listen.
Listen. Yeah, great. Good. Listen. To
Me!
right.
Black people?
Black people.
And believe us. Because we get told that we're imagining things when we talk about our own experiences. Yeah. Or that when we protest, we shouldn't. Or that we're doing it wrong. Even though that is the only way anything has ever changed for us.
I believe you.
Thank you.
Wow.
That's fantastic. You
That
know,
looks
y'all don't
great
know
work.
this, but Omar is my group chat buddy as well, and we got through the political. We got through this
Me and Lonnie
political
been trying to save the
season.
world.
I know. So I'm just so happy
love
that
it.
you have this new project. And Matthew Cherry has directed a few episodes for the show. What was it like working with him? We love
You
Matthew.
know what? Matthew is the best, and he's a prime example of somebody transitioning from one career/life to another. And he really put in the work and got better and better. And I mean, the man's an Oscar winner, and he's still just a regular down brother, and you have to appreciate that. And I appreciate the people on the Unicorn giving him the episode from the clip that you just showed, because this is extremely relevant. Rob Corddry and I asked for something pertaining to the struggle for racial equality and the movement once we found out we were renewed. And
Great.
I have to be honest, CBS stepped up and they brought in a great director. We had a great writer in Howard Jordan Jr. who had a great idea on how to address the issues that are relevant. And, that's a little bit of what you'll see tonight on the Unicorn.
Nice.
Wow.
So great. Omar, thank you for being here with us. We always had such a great time talking to you. And obviously, you and Lonnie and your group chats, you guys will save the world. I believe it. You can catch the Unicorn Thursday nights at 9:30 on CBS.